brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin' Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin' Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin' Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin' Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin' Podcast. Good brunchin'.
Good people, good brunchin'.
You.
We are here in the building.
What up with you?
Hope everybody's doing well. Good brunchin'. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Where everybody's tuning in.
What is Yo, Mika been on one all day, yo. What did she have, yo? Yo, she just start, yo. You know what's crazy? T do that dance. T be doing that dance, and then she do this dance where like the wheelchair locks up on her, and she be acting like she
like a jerk. You a jerk, I know. You a jerk.
Yo, that's the worst.
Wheelchair lock up on her.
Yo, yeah, she be doing like she'll put like her hand on her hip, like she got the cane, and then she'll act like she in the wheelchair, and then like she be acting like the wheels locked up on her. When I first saw her, I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "You know when the wheels lock up?" I'm like, "That's not normal."
Good brunchin', Net. Yeah, good brunchin'.
But yeah, what's up, y'all?
What's up?
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. But it was dope this morning. Got to wake up, go out to breakfast with my mom this morning. So Mother's Day weekend was busy, so I got to go up and go have breakfast with her. So shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms.
I'm gonna go Tops Diner out in Newark.
You took it to Tops?
Yeah, we was at Tops. Have you been to the new Tops?
Bruh, I went to it the last time me and T went to it. They were renovating.
Oh no, it's
I heard it's like crazy now. Like you need renovations.
Yeah, the whole like I mean, this morning it's fine right now, but you go on the weekends or at night.
Yo, let me tell you something.
It's crazy.
Tops used to be the spot that we would go to after like her
late
poetry event. Yeah. Like after her poetry events, you know, the whole poetry crew like, yo, you already know, let's go to Tops. And we would drive to Tops. Damn.
That's what's up. But people, listen. If y'all not following us already, make sure you follow us on all platforms, the Good Brunchin' Podcast, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 live right here on the Mondays. We are on GS Radio on Mondays, so y'all can catch us there also at 8 p.m. on GS Radio.
Yo, shout out to the GS Radio. Shout out to the GS Radio family and the listeners over there. Shout out.
But people, listen, if y'all ever want to get and send us in any topics, any situations for our Situation Fridays, or y'all just want to ask us questions or send us an email and have us read them here on the show, you can send them into the Good Brunchin' Podcast at gmail.com. And that's the Good Brunchin' Podcast at gmail.com. But we're going to get into our email for today because you know what? We got mail, y'all. We got mail. Big Bear, what's good, man? Good Brunchin', Big Bear. We are here.
Good Brunchin', Big Bear.
No, not right now. We can't hear you. You're good. You're chewing.
Yo, Meek is on one.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Here comes the email. The email says, "What's up, Brunchin' fam? I listen every morning from California. Bill and Ace, I need your support on this one. On Mother's Day, I did all the housework so that my wife can rest. Normally, that's her job because I'll be at work. I took off that Sunday to spend time with her and do these nice things. Now she is asking me to continue doing it. Am I wrong for saying no and that's her job? Help me out, fellas." And that's from Eric. I'm going to be smart and let Ace answer that first. Ace,
what?
Hey, man. Ace, how you feel about that,
all right, first of all, Eric, I think you need to take that sentence of that's her job out of it.
Bro, that scared me right there.
Yeah, you are doomed for failure saying to a woman, "Hey, that's your job."
Bro.
Like, nah. It's certain things. It's certain things that a woman will take on, just like a man will take on. There's certain things that a woman will take on as quote unquote their job. You know what I mean? Like if you say to a woman, like if y'all have a daughter and you be like, hey, you're not gonna do it here. That's your job. Like, you know, a woman ain't gonna be like, what do you mean? That's my job. Because of course, most of the time the woman's gonna do the girl's hair. But to say that cleaning the house is a woman's job, sir, you setting yourself up for a nice. I hope you got your Jergens ready, because you're gonna be
because you about to be all by yourself.
Yeah, you gonna be by yourself for a long time.
I feel like that's a death wish. I feel like that's definitely a death wish. I feel like you taking some load off of her, you know, for Mother's Day, cool. But once you get ahead and say this is her job and that's what she's supposed to do, or you say the words of like, oh, that's what women are supposed to do, bro, you asking for a problem right now. You asking for a problem. Especially, my thing is this. Now, if you say that she does this on the regular and you coming back at her like, yo, this your job, like, you better be thankful. Like, maybe you help out, like, I can do a little bit, but I got this. Y'all gotta have some type of understanding, because that right there is a death wish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Women do openly tell us what our jobs are as men. Shouldn't be offensive the other way. Derek said any man that says cleaning is a woman's job watches too much news and probably drives a pickup truck.
Here's the thing. So for Supervillain, I get what he's going with it. Yeah, I get where he's going with it. And then I want to bring Mika in for her thought, because even though he said we got to back him up, I really want to know what Mika thinks on it. But here's the thing, Supervillain, you're absolutely right. It shouldn't be offensive, but I think what's happening is what's offensive, because I think that anything dealing with the home that the two of you both reside in and lay in should be a split thing. I don't think it should be anyone's job. If it needs to be done, it needs to be done. Now, I think he made a great gesture by saying, well, you know what? First of all, he said it. He took off on Sunday. So he took off that day. So he would normally work on Sunday. He took off that Sunday to help and be with her. So if his thing is, look, I normally ain't even home on Sundays, I get it. But to then turn around, and she didn't say, hey, take off every Sunday and help out. She just said now she wants him to do it more. So that means on your days off, yo, just do it more. He says,
now let me ask you this. Nope. Is it better to have it as responsibilities? Like, it's not saying a job, but it's like responsibility. Like, okay, I know I'm responsible for taking out the garbage in my house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it. Maybe it's the word, the way he's using the words. Could that change the whole atmosphere?
I think that's that. Mika, what do you think? Do you think that he's? I mean, I know you're gonna say he's wrong by saying what he said, but do you think he has a point there as far as saying like, hey, I helped out one day, that should be enough?
So I think he does have a point. I'm gonna give him some, thing. He did this for Mother's Day. Excuse me. He did this for Mother's Day. So he was doing an amazing gesture. I'm gonna take this load. I'm gonna take the day off. I usually work on this day. For him to feel that this is something that she consistently does while he goes to work, I'm guessing she's a at-home wife, because that's the only way I could see, this. She's probably at home. We don't know if she's a working wife or she's just an at-home mom or anything. And if, let's say she is an at-home mom, and you go and you take this Sunday off and you help her with something, I could see him saying, I could probably take some chores or whatever off of you, but I'm not going to be consistently taking the day off because I have to work. You understand? I think I could see now, is it that she wants him to take the day off more often so they could spend time together, or she wants him to take the day off so that he could clean the house and she don't got?
That's a fact. So I'm
because now that could be two things. Now, if it's that she wants him to take the day off so like that he could clean the house once in a while, then no, you guys gotta what you want him to do.
Me, how do you feel about
understanding he's the one he's out working.
How do you feel about good Brunchin, Pam? Yeah, Pam, we upgraded. We made you. Shout out to Just Pam.
Yeah, shout out to Just Pam going to the Netflix is a joke, and the what was it
Mark Twain? The Mark Twain joke.
Yeah, cookout. Go ahead, Pam. We see you, Pam. We see you. He's working.
Love seeing our people do
He's working, Pam. But we see you. Very proud of you.
Meek, is it okay, the wording now? Now my thing is the wording. Okay, so now if I say like, yo, this is your responsibility, Is that okay rather than saying job?
I would rather hear responsibility than job.
Okay.
I would rather hear responsibility because because it's not my job to be the only one cleaning this house or the toilet when you sit and shit in this toilet too. We both shitting in this toilet. So the same germs I could receive cleaning it, you could receive it too. Because we're both here. That's just so you could take off. If you feel it's my responsibility, then I feel more I won't be so aggressive with the way I come back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to finish. So supervillain, exactly. So we gotta sugarcoat things away because y'all are so
we gotta sugarcoat
like whatever. Because for us, be like, yo, y'all be like this. Your job is to take out the garbage, and we'll be like this. All right, I take out the garbage.
Right.
If I say your job is to clean the bathroom, oh, it's my job. Like that. That's how y'all was. It's my job. So now nobody. I'm just. It's not that deep, but I feel like y'all take the wording and just.
But I get that. I could understand why you guys could feel that we could take it so content, and I do feel women do overdo it. I can't say that, but at the same time, we are women where there was many generations that men was telling us this is your job. Your job is to clean the house. Your job is not to get an education and not to find a job. Your job is just to bear children, clean the house, give it to me when I want it, and that's it. So for people,
now,
women,
does that seem like a hard job? Like I don't think that's hard.
First of all, hold on. Let me point this out before Mika curse you out. Let me point this out. Let me point this out. Let me point this out. I don't want Mika to understand anything in this conversation. Whenever Mika agrees, she overstands. You're gonna overstand this stuff, okay? You ever know? You notice Mika been. I can understand what y'all think. I can understand how the guy. No. I need you to overstand. I need you to overstand these because Mika. See, you don't understand. I'm learning Mika. Well, I've learned Mika a little bit more. It's always more room to learn someone. But as you get closer, you understand people. Me and Mika are close, just like me and Bill close. Y'all gotta watch Mika because Mika will do that. She ain't gonna come out and be like, no, I don't agree. She'll start using her terminology different. Whenever she agrees, it's I overstand. Just now, she done understand all through, and y'all like, yeah, so you understand. She like, yeah, I understand. No. That means Mika hates it. Mika hates it. So I need you to
hate it, but I understand.
Yeah. No, I need
like this. That maybe you do that. I won't.
Yeah, Mika like this. Mika like this now. If I understand if that's what y'all do at y'all. No, I need you to understand what
this house. I overstand.
Hold on. We got a question here. She said, Deborah says, why can 1 week he do one and the next week you do?
That's very true.
That's fine, but that all comes into the communication and that you say, hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. This week I need, and then my thing is, all she has to do is say, look, I need a little bit more help. The workload at home, me being by myself, it might be a lot.
Good Brunchin, Bonnie.
And it felt good. It felt good to, for once being able to kick back a little bit. So not just on Mother's Day, if you can give me one extra day that you can just come home after work and do all these different things, that might help and that'll ease things. But like I said, the verbiage of how you say it is what is the problem. So
I also think that the other thing is real quick is that once he's probably looking at something that's not being said in the email, which is, hey, you're asking me to do it. Now that's something else. Like my schedule is my schedule. So now if you're telling me to add this in, does that mess up his schedule some way, shape, or form? Because if she's like, well, do it on Tuesdays, you off on Tuesday. And he's like, yeah, but on Tuesdays I do this, and this when I'm gonna have time to do it. That could be something else that could be factored in that, he's looking at his
I think we need more information on how this household is really being ran for us to get an opinion. Because if she's a stay-at-home person,
that's your job.
Right. That's your
job. But people,
I could understand you need a break from time to time from cleaning a whole house because I know it can be overwhelming. But at the same time, don't expect him to just keep doing this. If the house that you gotta clean, he's the one that's maintaining it.
Very true.
Essentially.
But people, listen, if y'all ever want to send in your emails, y'all can send them emails into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, where we will go ahead and read the email. We thank y'all. We sure get those emails for Situation Fridays, because we got some more situations to talk about. But it's time to get into the topic. Before we do, let me read the comment. Supervillain said, if she works, then the chores should definitely be split.
Right.
If she doesn't work, I'm not taking off work to clean up so you can watch Love and Hip Hop. That's your job. I ain't mad at you.
I can't be mad.
Hey, what you doing today? Love and Hip Hop. Or watching, what's that show you watch? Me, the baddies, the bad peoples.
First of all, I don't watch that show. I just caught up a couple of things.
You see, look, what's the name of the show? Up in the ratchet shows, and I don't watch this.
I started to watch it to see what everybody was bragging about, and because I seen Krishan and the shit with Blueface, I was like, let me see what the hell is going on. But other than I'm not on it. Like, oh my god, Baddies is on. I need to watch it. Get out of here.
No, but you get locked in. Make it like this.
I do, because they be fucking each other.
Make it like this. Billy, let's say get out.
Yeah, wait, what? Oh, that's the joint that's on. I thought that was on like
the Baddies on Zeus Network.
Yo, she got a whole account.
I got first of all, shout out to Cece. Because I use Cece's account.
No. As soon as she said that, I need the angry producer. Police, you're going to jail. You're still
going to jail. You going to jail now.
You're going to jail. You're still in the account. She like, shout out to CC who gave me the account. So
the password is
who gave me the account.
I could be talking about Ciara the single.
Yeah, that I don't have to pay $5.99 for.
Right.
First of all, they allow devices.
Look, Vonnie even jumped on your side. Vonnie told us so she borrowing.
I'm borrowing.
Wait, now with Zeus Network, can y'all be both logged in at the same time?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't know, but I don't think you can.
Oh, she always.
I think it allows 2 devices.
She texts CC earlier like, "Hey, you on? If you on, I'm
on." Our partnership is exactly that. There should be no roles or only respect for each other and the things they contribute to the relationship. I don't watch none of them crazy shows, and it's Supervillain said her and Cece gonna be questioned in 5 minutes. But listen, people, we're gonna get to our topic for today. And it's kind of like this email kind of falls into almost, how what this topic is about. So today's topic is, hold on. Is in-person communication going away? So when we say that by in-person communication, that's that face-to-face communication. A lot of people now tend to send emails and text and rather with text than to have that face-to-face communication. So do y'all feel that
or DM?
Or the DM. Do y'all feel like it is going away, or how do y'all feel about that?
I think that what's happening is a lot of times we are relying so much on it because it's easier and you don't have to wait. It doesn't take any time out of your day. I can be sitting here doing something and send you a text as opposed to a face-to-face or phone conversation. Sometimes I got to stop what I'm doing or whatever. It's easier to just send a text. It's easier just to send a text and then be like, all right, I'm gonna leave it until Bill gets to it or until Tamika gets to it. It don't stop my day. I still was able to do this, and this. And 30 minutes went by. And when you finally decide to text, I will pick back up. So I think that I don't want to say that it's going away, but I will say that it seems like it's fading. It is fading.
Okay. Derek said it is 100% going away. Otherwise, why would Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble be taking huge profits?
That's very true.
That's true too. And then my thing is this, and what I was gonna say goes on both sides because of the fact of some people don't got the balls anymore. Let's just put it like that. Some people don't got the balls anymore to say things to people's faces, and they can hide behind text messages and emails because certain things you say in the text message, some people wouldn't say to certain people's faces. You know what I mean? So, and like I've gotten in a text conversation that I said, hold on, let's link up because I'm not receiving this text message the right way, and I don't want to misread this text message. I need to see you face, so I need to really kind of understand because I'm gonna be honest with you. FaceTime, like if the text get crazy, FaceTime, we need to talk. Because if I can't get to you physically, I need to see you face to face so I can see like how you mean it. Because I can read something different to where I think I might
hold on, Bill. Bill reading animosity. Bill reading animosity.
Come on now. Like, listen, Meek, how you feel about it, Meek?
I feel like it is fading away, and I do agree with that. You got a lot of finger thugging people out here that they won't sit here and what they doing here.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're in their face, what? Nah, I feel like it doesn't. It gives a lot. I feel like texting gives people a lot of ammunition to get an ass whooping. That's one. Two, it also I do feel it doesn't you could miscommunicate. Like there could be a lot of confusion, and you could say something in a text like me. You could say like a word watch, but I could take it as watch what, nigga, what I'm gonna watch, or word what, because if from where I'm from, there's certain words that's fighting words. So I'll be like, hold on, let me call you and make sure you're not trying to sit and set nothing up. No, right. I didn't mean it that way. So I do feel, yeah, people need to learn how to meet up. Let's have a conversation. Let's go out for lunch and have this conversation so we can make sure we're communicating and understanding each other.
Right. Reese said COVID was the downfall for in-person communication. Everyone got so comfortable with the phone or social media, they almost don't know how to get back. Kayla said, don't let me read a text on my alter ego voice. We got
hello.
Supervillain said some things are too much to text as well. And Derek said, Tamika's spot on. It's incredibly hard to properly communicate emotions through text. I agree with that. But I also don't agree that LOL solves everything. There you got some people that
soften.
LOL can soften. No. You say the wrong thing to me. LOL still get your ass whooped. I'm sorry.
Bro. And I'm a LOL while I'm whooping it too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, look, see? But I think, you know what? And then I think some people and they feel like, look, I need to take my time because some people don't know how to verbally get ahead and say certain things. So they was like, yo, maybe I can write it down and I can get it all out and get it out that way. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get them long book text messages, right? But then you have to know the person that you're texting or emailing, what kind of person they are. It is people that I don't do text messages. So now they get shut off as soon as they see that long like book. It's like, oh shoot. Some people got PTSD when they see that book. It could be something good. You get a text, and as soon as you see that thing, I'm like, oh shoot, she breaking up with me again. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she breaking up with me because I'm like, yo, I've been broken up before like this. So now when you see the big text, you be like, oh, gotta be something. And it can be a whole great person. You know what I'm saying? So Deborah says she likes that face to face. She likes the face-to-face. Ace, what's wrong, man? I'm just out here just talking, man.
I know.
What's up?
I like to do face-to-face in case I gotta shake some tables, okay?
I knew what you meant, but you gotta pause it. And that.
What part? What part?
You said, "Oh, he breaking up with me again."
Pause.
I was like, I get you. I'm gonna let you ride, but pause. Like,
whoa. Cash just said, if I see a long paragraph, I say, "Oh, ish, the girl's pregnant."
No, yo, here's the thing.
Yeah, we can send you the link. We'll send you the link, Reese.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, let me ask both of y'all a question. Do you feel as though sometimes a text message is needed so that way people won't cut you off?
Yep.
Like there are times that when I'm talking to a couple that seem to have miscommunication, I'd say to them, it might be better to text so that way you could text it all out and get your point across without being interrupted by that person. Go ahead, Meek.
They told me that. They said, "Oh, you know what? Let me just text you."
Right, like for real. Like
I believe somebody that's here. I believe someone that's here can agree with me. The angry producer. Shout out to him. I was a victim. I was a victim of a Tamika lashing, and he was a victim. And he was a victim. And I was trying to be the mediator, but as the mediator, we were getting beat so much and couldn't get anything in, that we had to shoot a text like, hey, maybe you should shut up. Damage. Like, maybe you should shut up for a second because we're trying to tell you something, because we don't necessarily disagree with you, but the real thing is, but does that make it right?
Right.
Yo, here's the thing.
Make it right.
Supervillain said, I agree with know who you text. And anytime I get one of them dissertation texts, I simply reply, I'm not reading that matter crap.
Bro, it's crazy because, like you said, Ace, in relationships, sometimes but now this is the thing. You send these big books and doing this and that. Like, I know me, I can be responding to the first book, and then you hit me with another book. Now I'm reading that within the book, and it's too much.
So that's
and I'm yelling at the bottom book instead of the top book. In that communication, call me.
That's why I say, and it's only for couples. Like, if a couple asks me to, I don't want to use the word counsel, but hey, help them out in their time, I would say to them, like, for example, using how you said, Mika. All right, Mika, you text, but when you're finished, hit done. And you have a 3 text maximum. So you can text as much as you want. You can text as much as you want. But it's a 3 text maximum. Right, because the reason being is because, like Bill said, if I get the first one, and then in the second one, you go ahead and go to something else, and then the third one, I can't respond to all of those at the same time. So after the third, that's it. You got to give me a chance to respond, because sometimes, especially in conversation, when you have a person that don't know how to listen, soon as you say something, or as soon as you let them talk, they go ahead and talk, and then they segue into something else, and you're like, whoa, let's stay on topic. But Bill, go ahead. What'd you say?
I just want to go ahead and say this. I hate, and I hate to use the word hate. I hate arguing with Android users, during arguments, because their text messages be coming up like halfway.
One of two, and it is like,
I'm like, something, stop text. You can't even fight right. Like that green bubble people. I'm sorry, y'all green bubble people.
Yeah, that doesn't say 1 of 4. Then
hit me in WhatsApp and let's talk.
They say 1 of 4. Then it'd be 3 of 4. Then it'd be 4 of 4. Then finally 2 of 4.
Reese is in the building. Reese, what's good?
Reese,
what's going on with you, bro?
Reese, turn your phone sideways. Turn your phone sideways.
And
there
blow
up. There you go.
There you go. Look at that.
You're supposed to blow the smoke out before.
Come on now, you gotta fill that.
He's up on Android users. I don't even send those types of texts.
Yo, I had to pause myself. Come on, man.
I appreciate you. You didn't see the way I looked at you. I was like,
you ain't hear what I said? I said you gotta fill that thing up.
Yeah,
hey. Yo.
Thank you. Reese, what's good with you, man?
Y'all hit a topic I've been going through for the past 2 weeks, bro.
Okay, talk about it.
First of all, I hate text messaging. I don't text for nothing. I have probably 97 unread text messages in my phone currently from my mom, all types. I don't text messages.
That makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, you got to call me. Like, if you want to talk to me, I'm an in-person person. So, like, somebody will text me like, yo, I'll be right there. I come over and talk to you in your face. I don't want to have a text message. I can't do it. But my significant other generally she is a text messenger. She'll text. Now, I don't even have my notifications for text on. I'll wind up seeing the text messages, and the last text message was, oh, so you're going to ignore me, whatever, bye. By the time I seen that text message, it's 4 or 5 hours later. I never even witnessed the text message in the first place. I now got to read through this whole 15 text message marathon to even catch up to even why you're angry in the first place.
Why do you put yourself so far behind?
Because I don't pay attention to text messages throughout the day. I have other things I do.
Be on Instagram? But you be on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I am on Instagram.
I'm just trying to make it make sense. You on Instagram? Because I know me. I be on Instagram.
Thank you for just saying everything. I was trying not to be rude. I was trying to be nice.
We got to talk about it.
Granted. When you see me on text, when you see me on Instagram, usually I'm in my car, right?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be on Instagram.
Don't judge me.
You can read text messages in your car.
But I'm just saying you shouldn't do both. So you just choose what you should and shouldn't do.
But the point of it is.
Let me put this on. Let me put
the point of this is
that's
that
cap. That's cap.
That's crazy.
While I do this, you got the thing.
Go ahead, talk.
No.
So
what I'm saying is that she started text messaging because she doesn't know how to converse or have a proper conversation. She generally, and I'll sit and let her talk. She'll go on for a 10-15 minute banter or whatever the heck she's trying to say. I listen. I listen to the conversation and what she's saying, so that way when she gets done talking, I can answer her questions in accordance. What she doesn't know how to do is she doesn't know how to let me answer what she said without interjecting. So the best way for her communication, as you were saying, would be text message, because she can write a whole spew of stuff and I can answer back. She can read it, because she doesn't. Some people don't listen to hear; they listen to answer.
We understand that.
So if you don't listen to hear and you only listen to answer, the best way of communication probably would be text. But in the same token, you don't get what I'm saying, because I could say, "Hey, what's up? What you doing?" You could say nothing. All right, I'm gonna holler at you later. You can take that either way. Like either I don't want to talk to you, or B, I'm brushing you off, or C, I'm just saying I'll talk to you later.
Nothing. Yeah, and so many.
When was it that you acknowledged? When was it that you acknowledged that her best form of communication was text messaging?
I acknowledged that maybe I'm going to say about a week ago. I noticed that, because I noticed that I can't have proper.
How long have you been together?
Almost 2 years.
Hold on.
So then within them 2 years,
I'm going to tell you what happened. We came up with that idea because she couldn't communicate properly. Like, she can't stop from getting angry. So in the midst of us talking, she's instantly angry no matter what she listens to one point, or she'll hear one thing. She'll hear the negative out of the conversation instead of listening to the whole conversation to get the whole point. That is just
what do you feel like y'all are struggling now with the communication? Because I feel like it's hold on, I think it's somebody that might have to mute themselves. Let's see.
But wait, I want to know.
Hello. All right, let's do this. We can hear you. Reese, can you hear it? Yep. Okay, now we don't hear it. When you talk, I'll unmute you real quick, Reese. My question.
Hold on. I just want to know. So you just found this out about 2 weeks ago. So did texting help the conversation? Because if you're not texting back, when you go to respond, she's still going to take the negative out of it. So texting helped whom? Because it sounded like it helped you from hearing her yell or hearing her get upset, but she's still doing one of these. She's still upset upstairs. She's still upset. She just beating the phone up now, as opposed to talking to you. So did the texting solve it?
The texting helped her able to read through. She may not read it at that point in time, but she'll eventually go through the message and read and go, "Oh, he was trying to say this," which if she eventually gets it, by the time I've text messaged her back, she's probably already angry about some other shit. But she's come to the point where I've realized some people are just that way, because she'll text a whole slew of stuff and then block me so I can't answer her text back. Like, bro, it's
block you.
Can I
she'll unblock me? She'll unblock me later.
Can I get my AO, yo? Can I get my AO?
Yeah, it's got. Yo!
No, let me. All right, wait. I'm concerned, bro. All right, so now let me ask you this: with this relationship, right?
That's dumb crazy, yo. Wait, that's dumb crazy right there.
With the text message, like, are you showing her any effort that you want to try to help her? Like, all right, so we always talk about love languages, right? And whatever people's love languages are. Now, I feel like there's a communication let's say we call it love language, however you want to pull it, like this category. There's certain people can communicate through this way. So your girl wants to communicate through text. What are you doing to communicate to her in her way to make things work for y'all? Because it sounds like you're just saying, fuck that text message. I don't like text messages. She got 200 text messages. She can text what she wants, but I'm gonna read what I want. So that ain't gonna help the situation.
So I'm gonna answer her. Oh shit! Damn it! Are you gonna be mad at me? But I forgot your name.
Who? Tamika?
Tamika. There you go. I'm gonna answer Tamika's question in one wrap up, and she's gonna understand everything from this. She's a Cancer.
Oh shit.
Look, hey,
did that answer all your questions, Tamika?
She's a Mika Cancer. She's a female. I don't like Cancer female.
Yo, Mika just got on his side.
For you.
Look, Mika just got on his side. He's like, I don't know her name. Mika was like, I don't care about that. She's a Cancer. Say what? I understand. Okay.
Hey, yo, I'm done. I'm done. Wait, so like, do you feel like are you communicating with her in the way she needs to be communicating?
No, so I have a bachelor's degree in psychology for behavioral science. So I typically try to figure out other areas or other ways to be able to communicate, but some people have to learn to not be so self-indulgent to understand how to communicate. And I don't think she's ever been in a position where she's had to communicate. Most times she's probably been in a situation where she can go, I can do it, say whatever I want, and you just have to deal with it because that's me.
Because nobody hasn't punched in her mouth really hard yet.
Nobody did what?
Let me tell you something. Mika's a violent person.
Wait, Mika, what did you say? Hold on.
Nobody's punched her in the face yet. That's what happened.
No, nobody hasn't punched her really hard in her mouth yet. That's what I said.
Same shit.
When people sit and have that type of behavior where they think I'm gonna say what I say and I'm gonna do what I want, and people just shut up, and that's what they used to. That's because somebody ain't just go, bitch.
Cletus said, "Don't nobody want to talk." He said, "Cletus said, don't nobody want to talk to humans." And Supervillain Supervillain said, "You blocked me mid-text, and I'm pulling up to her house, and I'll tell you another thing. I'm telling, like
mid-text, I'm pulling up to your house, and then I'm gonna pull out
I think I will say this. I think that, and this goes with the in-person communication. I think that blocking is one of the surefire, most disrespectful things. That's damn near like spitting in my face. That's damn near.
Did somebody block you?
Yeah. Well, no, not somebody. The person that I'm with.
Oh no, when somebody you with blocks you, I think that's
I don't care about somebody else blocking me. If I don't care about that. I'm talking about like how he said, me and you talking. Next thing you know, my message is undeliverable. And I know that you did that. You better be in a bad
You've been blocked before. You okay with that?
No, she'll block me just so she can think about her next position and then send another one and then and keep me blocked so I can answer.
You know, there's a hospital in New York called Bellevue, right? What's the where you live at?
Texas.
What hospital similar to Bellevue in Texas?
What you try? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what hospital it was.
She said, "Look it up."
I can't even Google it.
But here's the roundabout to that. She got so used to being here that being in person, she doesn't know how to communicate. Like I literally have overstood. Huh?
Do you blame COVID or do you think she was like this forever?
I typically blame because she wasn't on social media up to 2019. Like no social media.
What if you're the drama?
Excuse me?
What if you're the drama?
Yeah.
What if it's you that's triggering it? Because you ignore text messages.
Emotional damage.
You ignored your mother.
Me ignoring text messages.
You ignored the text message of your mother.
You say 200 texts from your mother.
Does your girlfriend follow you on social media?
Yeah, I think so.
So now imagine she sends you a text message and then she sees you on social media, but then you don't respond to the text message. You don't see that. You got an iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
So when you see that green thing, you see 96. You don't think she's texting. You don't think this motherfucker's on Instagram, but don't see that text them?
I don't have my text message notifications on.
but you see that you got like,
if you know your girl is a text message person, and I know if I see my girl on Instagram,
Brunchin, Eli.
and she on live, Eli, good brunching, bro. If she's on live or she's out here posting, and I done text you or like throughout the day, and you've been on Instagram for hours. Oh no, I'm blocked.
You're wilding. You're wilding.
The whole thing is my fault.
No. What we're saying is,
bro. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this and let y'all talk. It's the reason why I say it's your fault because you'll make time for what you want to make time for. So if you wanted to go and text, you'll go ahead and go text her.
No, I don't text my mother back.
No. If you knew that she was communicating, that's what you have to stay in text. But I'm talking about okay.
What if your moms need you, bro? Your thing
then she can call. You listen, all bullshit. You know how fast the phone calls is versus a text message?
No, we're not saying we're not saying emergency. We're not saying an emergency. We're just saying, yo, what if your mom needs you? We're not saying an emergency. We're not saying she's in.
No, fuck that. They robbing the bank. Okay, they robbing the bank, and they say, everybody, shut up. Your mom texts you, Reese. They robbing the bank. Help.
In the bank.
What the fuck you want me to do? Be Superman? What am
I Call 911. Your ass is gonna be like this. Reese gonna be over here like, it's just mom. Don't worry about it. Then that night you see bank robbed, woman get held hostage because no one called 911. But lady said she traveled to her son, and he said, add that to 297 text messages he don't read. Like what?
Yo, she look up like this. She was like this, like, yo, Reese is the type. You know how they be having the memes. It be like, who could you text, and in order for you to win $1 million, they won't text back. That'll be Reese. That's him. Like, yo, I'm gonna text him, and I could win this easy million because this nigga's not gonna answer back. He's never gonna answer back.
Yeah, and the crazy joint is, you know how it is with these dudes. Somebody might text you and say, "Hey, are you available?" But your ass don't want to look at text messages. Your ass is
Supervillain said he gonna text us and say, "Text the cops." Here's my thing, but here's my thing. Going back to the in-person communication, I get that you don't do texting. I get that. But if that is her way of getting herself expressed, if that's the way she expresses herself, you don't think that, hey, you know what? For you, I'll read these texts, at least your text message.
I do read her text messages. What I'm saying is that I don't get notified when they're there. I get so many text messages in a day, my phone would bing, 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 bing. It would be all day. It would be fucking annoying. So I turn my text message notification off. I turn everything off with text message. When I do see her,
this nigga in trouble. Who else is texting you that much, Reese? Come on, now.
Huh?
Who else is texting you that much?
I do other things besides comedy, so I'm constantly getting text messages.
Oh, is that work? Is that work?
You gonna go that way?
No, I really do. Like I do way more than.
No, but is that for work? I'm saying.
Usually they're for work. Then you get those spam text messages and stuff like that.
For work. That's how they communicate in work. You just don't answer it.
Fuck no. You don't want to do business with me if you can't call me.
No. Why? So how do you feel about email?
Listen. Somebody tried to text me about a comedy show over in Denver,
Colorado.
Yeah, Denver. That's the only Denver I know. But all right.
I mean, I didn't know. It could have been in Denver, Texas. Yeah,
no,
I don't know.
So
there's an Oakland, New Jersey. So there could have been in Denver, Texas. So go ahead.
So I never seen the text message. They wound up contacting my manager. My manager said, "Hey, somebody sent you a text message to see if you want to do X, Y, and Z." I said, "Well, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Call you, not me. The fuck you calling me for?" And number one, number two, that's not business to me. I don't consider. 20 years ago, we wouldn't even be having this conversation because 20 years ago, we literally called each other.
Okay, but now let me ask you a question. If I get ahead and if I send you a text message that says, "Hey Reese, what's going on? I got a show. This is the day. Yo, give me a call or let's talk or whatever." I don't have your number. right? So I sent you.
How'd you text me?
I just said no. I just sent you. Or I sent you a message. Like you said, we talked about the DM. I sent you that message. You not seeing it, but all right. So now look at it. You'll answer a DM, but you won't answer a text message.
That was gonna be my question. Get out of my head. Pause.
You'll answer a DM, but don't answer a text message. Don't say you won't answer a DM.
No. I'm not gonna say that.
Can you say the angry producer?
No, I would see a DM. No, I didn't even say anything. I can't even cap you. I see DMs. I see DMs because it's instantly on your screen.
Or would you answer them? Do you?
Time out,
bro?
Time out.
Same way as the same on your phone, bro. The same where it says 296 text messages.
But I have to click on it.
Let me tell you something. You see this?
DM. No, we can't. Your background, me.
Wait, hold on, because you can't.
Now, hold on. While you're getting that together, Vonnie wants to know what's your sign, Reese.
I'm an Aries.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
What's wrong with us?
No. That's Mika's department. Me and
like that's what I was asking. Like, what's wrong with us?
You need like 500 caps, all because you're an Aries.
Look. Hey, Reese, I'm gonna tell you 100% true. Me and Bill don't know none of it, but if Mika gives us the face, then we gonna ride with her.
So you see how
Mika be like this. Nah, we be like this.
Bonnie says makes sense. But okay.
Okay.
See how you open your phone?
Mm-hmm.
You see text messages, and they'll tell you. You ignore it because you ignore it.
He's saying
when you go into social media, is you
right
automatically open.
No,
it's the same way. Like if you pick up
it's the
the
same
phone,
thing.
It's just inside. So you telling me
I don't like text messages.
Same way, you gotta turn off the alerts to that too.
Can you?
Yes. Shut the. Play angry producer.
No.
That's cap. If you could see your text messages got messages and your DMs got messages, you choose your own battle.
What you want to listen to?
I will agree with you. I will agree. I won't need to argue.
I hope your girl's not watching the show.
She can be. She knows I don't like text messages. It don't bother me none.
No.
We don't
talk about it.
I want to send you a DM. That's
what we're not. What we're saying is this. Because I want to clear it up, because you just said it. So Mika, he doesn't have the notifications on at all for his text. So he don't even see that number. He has to go in to the text to see that it's 297. However, I will say this, Reese. Well, yeah, you could turn it off where it don't even show on your phone, period.
Not even how many.
No, they don't pop
up. Nope, it won't. No, you can do it where now on your phone, you could do it where it don't even come on the phone. It doesn't. The only way you know you got to text
number here.
Yeah, it won't even show the number there. The way you do it, you got to go in the inside, and then it says at the top how many messages you have or whatever. I do know that. However, here's the thing: Tamika and Bill are right on this, Reese. You not going to tell me that you are, because the whole thing about text is you don't want to do this. You don't want to communicate that way. But you are going to communicate to a DM. That's still a form of a text.
It is a form of a text, but to be honest with you, my comedy page is for comedy strictly. I'm not personally on Instagram. I'm not personally invested in the Instagram. So usually if somebody's hitting me up on a comedy, on a thing, it has to do with comedy. I get that. On my personal side, I don't choose the text message. I just don't like it.
So let me ask you a question. If your lady hits you up in your DM on your comedy page,
would she get a quicker response? She 100% would.
So what's her DM so I could tell her to send you DM?
I'm gonna tell y'all need to start DM.
What? Hey, yo, because I'm like, does it mean that she should hit you up via the DM?
Let me help a little bit before we put her in Bellevue.
No, listen, that's okay. You out here helping out cancers. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
That's okay. That's what I'm supposed to do. God said forgive, but don't forget.
Look, Reese, I just want to say we thank you for coming through. And bro, like all seriousness, you got to figure out this communication. But if you can right now, check the text messages because I think your girl just broke up with you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Listen, people. Listen, yo, if that's not crazy, this girl breaks up in the DM now. Oh, you want to read this? The relationship's over right here. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, listen, I guess there are communication love languages or communication languages. I don't know how we want to get and put that, but woo! But people just know that you make time for what you want to make time for. Okay, you make time for what you want to make time.
Crazy thing is, we ain't even get into a part that we wanted to get into, which is
we still got a little bit of time.
Have you ever sent a crazy text that you wanted to get back? I know nowadays you can edit it. So
no, listen. I remember before the delete joint. Oh man, I never sent like a.
There was no coming back.
Yeah, once it's out there, it's out there, and you gotta, and don't let it be a picture. Let it be something that you ever send a picture of something to somebody you didn't want to send. Like some of y'all dudes be doing that. Y'all be sending like the dick pic, like, oh my bad, wrong text. No, you wanted to send it to her, but it was her response. I said, Paul, yeah, you know what I meant. I can't even mess with that.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'll never forget.
It's the culture. It's the culture.
I'll never forget. T, we was at a show, and T thought she sent me a text. And she was like, you ain't see my text? And I'm like, nah. She like, you lying. You just ignoring me. I'm like, no. She tells me what she texted me. I show her my phone. Like, nah, this is the last text I got. She's like, well, let me see. She goes back to where her bag is. She texts her mother.
Oh my
God. Yo, T. Yo, it was just basically like, yo, I can't wait to swallow you whole. Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed. Oh my God. Wait, my next question is this. What was your mom's response?
Yo, her mom, so she wanted to break into her mom's house and get into her phone. Like, not break in.
Okay. I told you. I'm about to be telling you this.
Not break in, but because she had the key. But she's like, yo,
I'm like, she wanted to break in her mother's house. You get swallowed?
And she's like, yo, we gotta go to mommy. She's like, yo, we gotta go to mommy and daddy's house. I'm like, for what? She like, yo, I gotta delete this message. So I'm like, how you gonna get in a room? She's like, I'm gonna break in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the car. I'm not doing it. So eventually we didn't go. We just went home, and she's like, she said, I didn't hear this part, but she said that eventually when it was just her mother, she's like, so about the text the other way, her mother was like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. Like her mother just almost like, don't ask, don't tell. We're not gonna talk about it. Like I didn't see that.
Like her mom was like this. Well, one thing you won't be doing, you ain't gonna swallow them up in this house. All right. Yeah. you ain't gonna swallow them up in this house. But in the comments, Vonnie said yesterday, I sent the text that I regret, but today's a new day. Hey, Vonnie, what was that text about?
What you saying, Vonnie? Come on
what
now.
You saying?
Talk to us, Vonnie.
And then Kayla said the drunk text. When I wake up, I'm not the same person. And I think
you know what?
Something like that too. He said some nights I be tipsy and feeling the way I get to texting people. I have no business texting, setting up sessions. I gotta cancel the next day. That liquid courage is real.
I can see Kayla. I really can see Kayla and Vonnie. But Vonnie, I know Vonnie just plays stupid. Like, I'm gonna jump. But I can see Kayla literally like somebody like, yo, you text me this. Kayla like, did I? I don't know. I don't know.
I've had the moments where
Vonnie tell us so. Great show. Good Brunchin.
Vonnie, you cannot do that.
No,
we are family here, Vonnie. You can't leave with that.
No, don't you run. Oh, she trying to run. Don't you run.
Yo, Supervillain said, anything I say when I'm drunk ain't got nothing to do with me. I remember them drunk texting days. Like them drunk texting days, you be all in them. When you wake up and be like, Dad, what did I say? When you go back and have those conversations, like, But you ever be on the sober end? The sober end of the drunk text? Like when you're on the sober end of the drunk, you're the sober and the drunk person is hitting you.
I ignore it.
You can just tell they drunk.
Yeah, I ignore it.
You ever get the text and be like this? Yo, what you doing? Where you at?
Yeah.
Oh, you got friends?
Yeah. I don't say that. Listen, if I get a drunk text from somebody that I know didn't mean it, I just ignore it. Like I will say it. Like let's say, for example, Tamika texts me. I know she's drunk and she texting me something crazy or whatever. I'm gonna text back, you're drunk. Be careful and end it. I'm not answering no more. So that when she do sober up, she read like, okay, it didn't bother him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel embarrassed. You don't feel embarrassed. So when you see me, it ain't, oh my God. No, you're drunk.
Oh my God.
is to try to text somebody talking about somebody, and you send the text to the person you're talking about.
I was trying to talk. Oh,
yeah. Huh? Wait,
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I'm about to talk about Meek, but I send it to you. You know how? Because sometimes I be ready to talk about, and then I hit their name, and then I just be like putting it up together, and I get ready.
Talking about Meek, and you texted to Meek.
Yeah, by accident. Like I'm getting ready to send it to you
to talk about me, but ends up texting me what he's going to say about me.
If it's something that I need to talk, no, I'm like that's when I turn into Reese. I'm gonna call you, but most of the time, if I'm talking, it's gonna be like I've done that and played it off. Like I be on some of
I've done that. Yeah, this nigga's wild.
I'm on my damn nerve, and then I realize I take it to Meek. I be like, and that's why I'm telling you to your face. Like
now I know, motherfucker. Now I
know. Vonnie said that's why I had to get glasses. Yeah, them glasses be real. Yo, don't blind text. Cause like, yo, when I don't have my contacts in, I'm dangerous.
First of all, without these, I'm like this.
Yeah, that joint be on my nose. Remember when you was able to get ahead and extend your font? Like before I had my font used to be crazy. Like you can read my text messages from down the block. Like there was no privacy in my joint. It was like, oh, your text.
You had the big font. You had the big font.
Yeah, but they had big font, man. You know, I was blind. I mean, I'm good now. But before I had my surgery, nah, that joint.
Like, hey, Bill, someone wants to know if you want to be swallowed. He like, yeah. Let me see that.
He's gonna be like that, and everybody behind him.
Yeah.
Everybody that's next to him is gonna see somebody asking him that because he's gonna be like,
I can't. I hope I don't never
get mine. I'm blind as hell. Wait.
I don't want the big font. I don't need the big font.
No, I'm good now. I got my contacts, so I'm good. You know, I mean, I had the surgery. I'm good. Like I'm a whole lot better. But if I would, old blind Bill, oh nah, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble, definitely. But people, listen, it's been a great show. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all send in any of y'all Situation Friday this Friday. People, we gotta let you know. All right, May 19th is going down. We got the Inglewood Car Show is going down. Make sure y'all are in the building. Just get a little information on that car show.
What's good? It's your boy Pinnacle. Reminding you, it goes down Sunday, May 19th for the second annual Inglewood Car Show, powered by Excalibur Car Club and Harmon Concierge and Event Planning. And I'm telling you, last year was a movie. Last year was sold out. So make sure you're in the building Sunday, May 19th. All right. At Depot Square Park in Inglewood, New Jersey. Shout out to the cuz, Billy the Billionaire Gilbert. He will be hosting alongside music by yours truly, the Union DJ Zone DJ Pinnacle. So make sure you're in the building. Let's have some fun. I see you there. Say no more.
So people, make sure y'all are in the building. Deborah, thank you for tuning in. We're glad you enjoyed the show. But we'll be back tomorrow live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast with your boy Bill the Billionaire, Tamika, and Ace Brown. Till tomorrow, good brunching. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
I'll be safe.
Good Brunchin Podcast.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody.